Far, far away, beyond the tall silver mountains and the whispering valleys, there lived a tiny dragon named Sarako. He was not like the big, fierce dragons you might have heard in the old tales. Oh no, Sarako was small, gentle, and curious. His scales shimmered in shades of soft gold and sky blue, and his eyes sparkled like morning dew. Sarako lived in a hidden cave surrounded by wild flowers and crystal streams. Every morning, when sun touched the sky with golden light, Sarako would stretch his wings, take a deep breath, and blow a tiny puff of smoke just to see the patterns it made in the air. But one bright morning, something special happened. When Sarako blew his usual puff of smoke, a burst of colors filled with air, red, blue, green, and gold, swirling like ribbons. And right before his eyes, the colors began to shape themselves into a beautiful butterfly. A butterfly made entirely of firelight. Sarako blinked in surprise. His fire has painted something alive. Every day after that, Sarako practiced his magical art. He painted flowers that danced in the wind, glowing fish that swam through the air, and even tiny firebirds that sang in the dawn. Soon his little valley sparkled with life, full of glowing creatures made of pure imagination. At night, when the moon rose, the valley hooked like a sky full of stars resting gently upon the earth. Sarako was proud but also careful. He knew that fire was a gift that could create beauty but also cause harm if not treated with kindness. So he painted softly and slowly, never letting his fire grow too wild. One morning, when Sarako woke up to find a thick fog covering his valley, the colors of his fire paintings had faded. The butterfly, the birds, flowers had turned pale and dull. Sarako's little heart sank. He wondered if this magic has disappeared. He tried painting again, a small glowing flower, but instead of shining bright, the flame flickered weakly and turned into a smoke. Sarako sat quietly. The valley had once sparkled with light, now seemed grey and sleepy. He thought and thought until he remembered something wise old wind once whispered past his cave. Magic grows strongest when shared with love. Sarako realized he had been painting for himself. Maybe the world needs his colors too. So Sarako spread his wings and flew beyond his valley for the very first time. He soared over mountains, rivers, and forests, leaving gentle trails of color in the sky wherever he went. Sarako saw villages where children played and fields where flowers drooped under cloudy skies. The world looked dull and tired, as if he had forgotten how to dream. Sarako decided it was right time to paint again, not for himself, but for everyone. He began to sky, painting golden clouds that drew lazy above the villages. Then he painted glowing butterflies that fluttered through the meadows, leaving trails of light. Wherever his colors touched, laughter bloomed like flowers, and the world began to glow again. So, little dreamers, magic is not in fire, it's your imagination, kindness, and colors you share with the world. Like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos.